Okay, welcome back to Freelance Web Developer. My name is Chris Torian. Again, you can get all my videos at YouTube or on my website right there. Hello. Okay, so let's finish up how to overlay the input file browse button. This is actually part two. We're going to review this really quickly. We talked about this is the browse button, and this is what we're going to make it look like, one of these three. These are the versions that come. These are what they look like in different browsers. Here's our browse button that we made with Photoshop. That's what we're going to use to overlay the standard browse button. And now let's take a look at the code. This right here, lines 1 through 13, is a standard form that you would use to generate the browse button. And you do that by specifying this line right here. Type file. See that? Type file will generate the browse button. So if we create this particular HTML, we're going to overlay the button using this code. And if you can read this and see what it looks like. So the first version is going to look like this. Here's our browse button that we have. That's just our image. That's line 4. Line 4 right here. And then there's the browse button that the browser generates, and there's the upload button. That's the way it starts from the beginning. Then the next version, we're going to add this code right here and the style to do what? To make the browse button really big. Okay, and we're going to reverse its direction, it looks like. Okay. Now if I look at what that looks like, say in Safari, let's look at the same thing. Okay, what we're looking at right here side by side is the same code. This on the left is Firefox and on the right is Safari. You can see what's happening, what we're trying to do. Now let's quickly, there's not a lot of time, let's go to the next one. This is what it generates now when you squeeze down that size. I'll go down here. You can read through this and see. This is the next one. Wait. This is the next one right here. Now they're starting to look similar. Okay, we go down and we add some more style. Now we're going to cover up. You'll see that we're putting positioning on here, and it's going to position our button on top of their button. That's essentially what's happening. See? Now we go down and the result will look like this once we add the code to add opacity, and there's the result. You can see how that looks. Now let me quickly go to the next. That's going to give you the standard button without the goodies. Then if you go to the next one, the next video, part 2, or the next part on my website, part 2, we're going to be adding these two things. We're going to be adding this function, which says it prints out your file that you're going to be uploading so the user can see. Click upload. Wait a few seconds for it to upload, and it comes back and it's done. This is the final version. This is the one everybody likes. This is the one I like. This is my favorite. This is the one that gives you the feedback, and you get that nice feeling. Okay, you could go ahead and steal my GIF file there. There's no problem. So the code for that is this, and in red is highlighted what's been added. You can see this is some JavaScript here. Also, we've disabled the button. See how the button's disabled until I actually put something in. Now it's enabled. That's a nice feature. So they can't upload anything unless they've actually selected something. Let me go on here. Go ahead and read this. If you have any questions, you can email me. It describes the JavaScript, how that works. And then here's the one with what we call the progress indicator. That's what this does. You can see this red code right here. It starts out display none, which is going to hide the the progress indicator. So when they click something right here, when this gets clicked, the JavaScript code is going to enable this essentially. And that's what this code does right here, line 4. And that's it. So good luck. Write me an email if you have any questions. Again, go way back to the top. Go ahead and steal this code. Just put in your stuff, and this should run as a standalone file pretty much. If I look at the top here, you might want to put a doc type above this, and that should work. So good luck. Bye bye.